guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been gone for over a month, living my best life. I needed a break from YouTube. I needed that break so that I could start to miss it and get motivation again to film, because I was kind of getting over it. But I'm back. And I know I've said that a lot. I'm like, I'm back, I'm gonna be filming. But honestly, with me, you never know what you're gonna get. You really never know if I'm telling the truth or not. Wow, okay, so first off, this is going to be my first video back in about a month. Also, my first story time that I have done in so long. My most requested videos are story times. And here we are. I literally like just woke up. I didn't even do my hair. I put on like some face powder and mascara, and this is literally what I wore to bed. Oh my god, okay. So yeah, here is the story time on how I became an exotic dancer. Follow my Instagram, very active on there. Follow my Twitter, Snapchat, all that stuff. Go follow all my social media. They will be linked down below in the description box if you really want to stay up to date on my life. Where do I start with this video? Crickets in my brain. Okay, so yeah, everyone's gonna have their opinions on this topic, whether you know anything about. God damn it, Sammy's calling me.
What ketchup do we get? The organic one or the just regular one from Sprouts?
Yeah, can you read me the ingredients? Okay, where was I? Oh, I think I was saying, so everyone's gonna have their opinions on this topic. I'm so happy for you if you have a negative opinion. I'm so happy for you. We live in America. Everyone can have their own opinions. So surprisingly, I've been getting a lot of DMs recently. People have been guessing. They're like, you're a dancer now, huh? You're such a dancer. I know from experience that you're a dancer. And I was like, oh my god, T, y'all know me so well. So I think what sparked my interest at Cooper. So I think what sparked my interest and like really got me looking into being a dancer and starting it, because first of all, you really have to have balls to start being a dancer. I need to like collect and gather my thoughts. Okay, so like let's start off with like what sparked my interest into like wanting to be a dancer. Okay, so recently, relatively recently, within like the past like I'd say like maybe like 4 or 5 months, I was just like really in my thoughts like 4 or 5 months ago about like I want to be making more memories. I want to be making crazy memories. I want to start doing stuff with my life that I'll remember on my deathbed. Like being like, damn, when I was in my 20s, I really did that. I really did that in my 20s. Like I did the most. I was that bitch. I don't know. I just like had this thing of like, I want to start doing with my life that not very many people can say they did. Blah blah blah. I want to do stuff also that like gets me out of my comfort zone and makes me like a better person all around, all together. And also for like the past few years, just because I have been such a grandma and I have been so boring and so like sheltered, I was like, I want some more excitement in my life. Stuff that's taboo, stuff that is not necessarily socially acceptable, stuff that's like kind of almost looked down upon, that people don't really know a lot about, that people have a lot of misconceptions and misunderstandings about. That is what interests me in life. That interests me is stuff that makes normal people uncomfortable and makes them feel weird, and they shun people that do it, and stuff that's very taboo. That is what interests me, and I've always been like that. I love like Lena the Plug too. Love her. Jenna Jameson, Anna Nicole Smith, Carmen Electra. Lady Gaga was a stripper too in New York. I've just been into things like that. People that are just don't go with what society tells you to do. That is what has always piqued my interest. And also that industry of just being a dancer and just like being in control of who you are and getting paid, honey, getting paid to be pretty. Like, that's my calling. So I was like, okay, stripper videos, let's look them up on YouTube. I started watching Christina Villegas, I think is how you say her last name. She's literally my favorite. She has like over 500,000, and like her whole channel is like day in the life of a stripper Q&As, what's in my stripper bag, just like really like giving like an insight on it. Love her. She's she's so like genuine and cute. She kind of reminds me of like Cardi B. Nina Unrated. There's another girl, her name's like Yamila. There's a few other that I started watching that like really like educates you, because people don't really know a lot about it, and people have such a misconception of what it is to be a dancer. So I started watching their videos and I was like, okay, I feel like I would kill that. I've already done sugar daddy stuff, which I feel like doing sugar daddy stuff is 100 times more dangerous than being a dancer, because when you're at the club, you have like 5 security guys always monitoring, walking around. They're very strict. At my club, I don't know about other clubs, they're like the nicest guys, but they're also like, I will f you up. Like I've seen them like pick up guys like and hold them vertically, like holding a guy like horizontal and just yeet his ass out of the club. Like they're there to like protect the dancers. So I feel like working in a club is like so much more safe than doing sugar daddy stuff. So I've already done sugar daddy stuff. Also, I kind of like debated on making this video just because I know like people are kind of judgmental, but also I was like, do I really care? Have I ever cared what anyone has ever thought of me? No, I know who I am as a person. I know that I am a good person. Also, like, it's my effing life. So yeah, start doing like research, kind of like educating myself, preparing myself, getting an idea of like what it would be like to work in a club, researching the different clubs in my area. And then one day, my friend and I went to one of the clubs. We went to a gentleman's club because, okay, so there is, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we went into one of the gentleman's clubs and we were like gonna walk in, because I didn't know that if you had to like audition or not. Some clubs like you have to audition on stage, and some they hire you on the spot if you look good. We like walked past this guy and he was standing outside of the club and he's like, are you girls here to audition? And we were like, yes sir. And he was like, well, I'm hiring you on the spot. He's like, I don't even need to see y'all audition because you look good. And we started that night. That was like was that like 2 months ago? Maybe a little more than 2 months ago. So I knew that dancers made a lot of money. I knew that they were comfy. Like, you hear that. You don't like fully know it, or you don't fully believe it until you're in the club. And then you're like, oh, there is a lot of money in here. Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made. And I was like, oh, this is why people say they want to drop out of school and become a stripper. I was like, oh, okay, it all makes sense now. Everyone that works there, just like, they're very like, even like the dancers, just the staff, they're just like such genuine, just nice people. And I think like what I've always like found cool about like this industry in general is that everyone is just so non-judgmental, and that's what I feel like I hate about people who don't understand different lifestyles, is that people are so judgmental. They're so judgmental. If anyone saw the movie Hustlers, that is so like spot on to like how the clubs are. Like the mom in it is like just like how our mom is, like our house mom, the mentality of the girls in there. So I feel like a lot of people have like a misconception when they hear like stripper. They think like a girl that works at a hole in the wall, rinkety dinkety ass, not safe, scary ass strip club. Well, I work at a gentleman's club, so like in general gentlemen's clubs are like a little bit nicer than like a strip club, I would say. A little more like classier, a little more high end. But I would say like Hustlers is pretty similar with the people that come in there, the mindset of the girls that take care of themselves. Like, these are girls that are about their money. They like the finer things in life, and they know how to get paid. Like, I feel like my mind's all over the place, but I feel like people have like a misconception about girls that are dancers in clubs. You have to be strung out on drugs and that you're doing naughty stuff in the private room. There's just like a lot of stereotypes and people just being so judgmental because they actually have no idea what it really is like in the club, especially at like a gentleman's club. Okay, first of all, it is very expensive to be a dancer. Let me tell you, you have to get full business licensing, all of that stuff. All those licenses that you have to get, $400 to even start. Shoes, $100 each. All the outfits are not cheap, okay? What else? You have to pay your buy-ins every night. At my club, it's like $85 to even work there. Like, it totals up. Like, you have got to have money to start. To even like be a dancer, like, you can't be a drugged out girl that just does not look good. Being a dancer, like, I have so much respect for the other girls to be good on the pole and to do pole tricks and to know moves and to, first of all, even have the confidence to go out on stage by yourself, like, but to actually be good on the pole, you gotta be an athlete. Okay, you have to have muscle strength, you have to have the courage to even try out the tricks, just the strength to even be able to pull yourself up on a metal pole. You're getting blisters. The way you're holding yourself up is with the grip of your skin. You're constantly getting burns. You're holding on with your skin. It's like, it's very painful. And to make it look so easy and graceful and just beautiful, like, there's like, I'll like catch myself like watching girls that are so good on pole, like work the pole, like doing all these beautiful tricks, like, you gotta be an athlete. It's like mesmerizing. You're like, I wish I could do that because that girl looks beautiful. Like, we have a lot of, at my club, we have a lot of girls that were like dancers, some girls that like were in the circus, gymnasts, a lot of gymnasts and cheerleaders, girls that are very fit. I'm someone that's like always loved attention. That's just who I am. I know who I am as a person. I'm really proud of myself. I was really interested. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and then I actually did it, and I was like, whoa, that's like something I can check off my bucket list. I feel like things in like normal society are just so effing boring, and I just can't be bothered with it. Yeah, there is a little life update on me. So yeah, I definitely want to do like a Q&A on what it's like working in a gentleman's club. I want to do like a what's in my stripper bag video. Give me ideas also in the comments, like if you want a day in the life, like a get ready with me before going into work. I just feel like I want to like educate people more on it so that people are not so judgmental. I don't really know what else to say. I don't think many people are going to be surprised because I've never been a boring ass basic ass bitch. I've just never been a person that does normal things, okay? Here for a good time, not a long time. Don't forget to follow my social media, and I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you all so much. Bye.